Hello, everybody. I'm your host, Eric Bird, here at StopStrugglingNow.com. And today we're going to talk about passive income. 2022 is not over, ladies and gentlemen. I have nodes to talk about, crypto nodes that are backed by real world assets, oil, gold, natural gas, and more. And it has escalated. The return that you receive from the rewards, I'm gonna go over it. You're gonna find out about it. And yes, all those that are in are receiving passive income while they sleep. They didn't have to do anything extra except put their money in, sit back and watch. And I'm gonna tell you how this tokenomics works. And welcome. Stop struggling now, gear. Check. And please like, subscribe, and click the bell below so you get the latest updates. Now, let's get to it. All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you once again for being here. And please share the videos. And once again, smash that like button. Let the YouTube guys know that you're in the house. Let's get into this passive income. It's called the debt box nodes. I've talked about this before, but now it's escalating simply because before we get into it, I'm going to let you know a few things they do having every year. Halving is simply the amount of tokens that are available, and then they have. That restricts the supply, so therefore there may be an increase in the value. And from the profits that they receive from whichever the node is going with the commodity, they buy the tokens and then burn them throughout the year. So once again, another way to reduce the supply to increase the value of the rewards that you receive daily. That means you have income coming in daily, which also means it's passive income coming in daily. And how much is that going to be worth to you? Well, you're going to find out here shortly. And once again, we have to go to the screen and then we'll talk a little bit at that point. And here you see we're on the Stop Struggling Now YouTube channel page. And for everybody on podcast as well, wherever you are around the world and you find this video, please like or hit the heart buttons or subscribe. Whatever you see, please do that and share whichever platform you're on. Now, let's get into it, ladies and gentlemen. IX Global. This is a PDF that anybody can have. In fact, I'll put it down below in the description because then you can actually review it or you can watch this video over and over again. But what I want you to understand is IX Global isn't just about crypto and nodes. They have an ecosystem, and if you decide to join, you can actually come in as a member. Yes, you have to pay monthly, whether it's going to be $115, $140, $180. That's monthly, but that gives you the opportunity to share this opportunity with others, or you don't have to, but your node is mining 24 hours a day, which is a very, very good thing. But notice they say financial markets, e-commerce, digital tools, and community. This is all part of IX Global. What I'm going to talk about is the one thing, which is the nodes, because the other ones aren't as passive to me, and the mantra for 2022 has been passive income. Get as many of these as you can. So this is going to be the debt box node, otherwise known as X node. The debt box node is a program which I'll show you what it looks like, but it is a actual company. They sell nodes at retail price, meaning the nodes are anywhere from 20 some thousand dollars to over $50,000. Now, these are backed by oil, natural gas, agriculture, gold, and scanner system on a satellite, aluminum, which is bauxite, for EV vehicles and batteries and all that. So this is what all these nodes are backed by, which are real world. And they have an actual deal or in place where they receive profits. So they're partners, in essence, with these companies. So we're going to get into it right now a little further. All right. Now, notice this. Nodes enforce the rules of the protocol. So in case you don't understand how this works, this is crypto, ladies and gentlemen. So just keep that in mind. And number 2 explains it easily. All blockchain transactions must pass through nodes as they validate the transactions via consensus mechanism, algorithm, mathematical calculation. Multiple nodes must agree that the transaction is legitimate by confirmation before it is agreed to be final. And number 2 simply means, it also means that there's going to be fees involved for somebody to do this activity, right? Some nodes contain full transaction history. And number 4, each blockchain has a different protocol. So the debt box node has their own chain, so they have their own protocol. Bitcoin protocol is different than the Ethereum. All right. So just keep this in mind. Whatever you want to put money into, it's always an inherent risk. All right. So just keep that in mind. Do your own research, be diligent before you decide to put any money into any projects, whether it's crypto, whether it's stocks, whether it's real estate. It doesn't matter. Whatever you're putting your money into and you want your money to make money for you, that's where you should do more due diligence. All right. Now, looking at the debt ecosystem, blockchain and cryptocurrencies can be complex. It's that simple. It's complex. Everybody knows that. And that's why it's still on the upswing, because we only have around 250 million people on the planet that are even into crypto out of 7.6. And again, I'll say half of that, 3 billion people have access to the internet where they could buy crypto. But then you might live in a country that restricts crypto. So that reduces even more the amount of people that can get into this. But you're here, you can get into it, because again, here it is. Check out some of the projects launching soon in our ecosystem. They already have oil, that's the BGLD. They already have royalties coming in for other products and services. They already have natural gas, that's a node. They already have grow, that's agriculture, that's a node. And here is gold. They're going to have property, which is probably going to be called blocks. They're going to have something called drip. I don't know what that is. And I don't know what they mean by swipe, but that appears to be some sort of transactions with the debit or credit card, which would be awesome as well. And that reminds me of another company. So that's pretty awesome. And how start earning today. That's right. Soon as you make an investment into buying a node, in 24 to 48 hours, your node starts working. And from that point on, you earn rewards, whether it's every minute, every hour, every 24 hours. It's every day the node is working, because there's transactions every day on the blockchain. Step 1, purchase a mining license and get it activated. Your license must be activated before it will begin mining. That's just simply you sign up. And I'm going to let you know these nodes range from around $1,250 up to $6,000. And we'll get into that a little bit later, but that gives you an idea right now how much you would have to spend. And you're going to have to pay that 110, 115. They used to have, or still do have, I can't see it, $50 membership. But if you get that, then you will not have a referral link like I have down below in the description. Because if you want to buy a node and sign up and be able to refer other people where you receive residual income, then you need to sign up for the 115 or higher price point. If you sign up for $50 where you're just a member, then you do not have a link that you can share with other people and receive that additional residual income. So there's 2 ways you can do this. All right. Now, step 1 you already know about. So you purchase a mining license from anywhere from $1,250 up to $6,000. There's 5 different nodes that you can buy. And at that point, you activate by either paying the $50 or the 115 and up. And then you're off to the races. In 24 to 48 hours, it starts mining itself. Now, step 2, earn rewards daily through the mining process. You can watch them roll in on the rewards section. I'm going to show you the debt box rewards section in a minute. Step 3, withdraw your rewards and redeem their value of other tokens, additional license, or whatever else you want. This is so cool because the nodes are actually tokens. So they are actual tokens that you can exchange for on PancakeSwap. The debt token, DEBT, is the mother token. So all of the node tokens can be exchanged into the debt token. The debt token can be used to exchange into BNB, for instance, USDT, Ether, Bitcoin, any of the top coins the debt token can exchange into. So there is liquidity, ladies and gentlemen. So you're able to get out your money every day. Some of these nodes earn 10, 15, 20, $25 per day. So at the end of a week or so, somebody might have a couple $100. You could actually withdraw that in your token value, and you have that as a payday passively. And again, it's simple. One-time investment plus your monthly, and that's it. You just sit back and relax and watch the rewards roll in. Step 3, again, withdraw your rewards, redeem their value for other tokens, additional licenses, or whatever you want. That's right. Some people have bought multiple nodes. They have earned $1,500, $1,800. That money or token, crypto money, they can actually then turn around and buy another license, which is awesome. Another node, and you didn't have to do anything other than sit back and let it mine, and you earn another node, whether it's a month from now, 2 months from now, or 3 months from now. That's pretty impressive. That's what opportunity you have. Here goes the projects right now. Debt. That came out. It's up. Well, don't worry about if it's up or down. DLG, which is the gold. BLOX. This is not out yet as far as I know. But nonetheless, if it's out, then I'm missing it. But anyhow, this would have to do with housing, and their node price is already 1 cent. BGLD, this is oil. You cannot, this is sold out. You can't buy this node anymore. Then you have Grow. That's the agricultural one with food and farming and things like that. Rev, I do not know what this one is. This one should be coming out shortly. DLS, this is silver. These are the nodes backed by silver, so that's not out yet. So again, there's natural gas, which I did not see on here. NatG is what it's called. That is actually here now, and that is $6,000 per node. BGLD, again, this is the oil exploration part, so don't worry about that, but this just tells you Western Oil is one of the partners. They have sites in Nevada, Nebraska. They're going to Ghana to get some more sites where they're going to be a partnership in other oil refineries. And so therefore, they're going to be able to burn the token. So whoever's in BGLD, you're going to be doing well. You can also rent. They have a rent situation for tokens, but I won't get into that today because that should be its own video. And 8 key benefits they're talking about here. Proprietary satellite scanning technology, which is XPLR. That node is $1,500. You can actually scan from a satellite and find the oil, the gold, the palladium, the platinum, the natural gas, even water underground from a satellite. They have proprietary technology, and they are actually creating their own satellite, putting up their own scanner system on there. Then they're going to rent other space on the satellite to other companies. The people that have the XPLR, the profits that come in, they're going to be buying the token, which therefore, after they buy the token, once again, you should know what they do. They're going to burn the tokens, and that means that reduces the supply of the token, which now means, in theory, the value of the token should increase in value because there's less tokens, higher demand. Now, reducing exploration cost is what that satellite system does. The ability to attract new liquidity, because now other companies are going to say, hey, can we get 4 or 5 hours and go look over there in Africa and see if you can find some oil, or overlook somewhere in Oklahoma and go find places where they said there wasn't any oil. Can you scan that to see if there's actually oil? This actually works, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Creating value early in the process, less waste, better efficiency. So you can see everything else on the screen, providing a better understanding of bottlenecks. So here's the tokenomics. Everybody wants to know the tokenomics. This is across the board. It's just not for BGLD. But crypto to crypto transaction fee for redistribution of tokenomics. First of all, when you have your nodes and they're earning these rewards, when you withdraw the rewards to your wallet, they take 10%. So simple, 500 rewards, you withdraw, you automatically lose 50 of them. So in your wallet, it'll be dropped 450. That's simple. Now, those 50 reward tokens that they took, 2% of those will go to the burn wallet, receives this, and these tokens will never be seen again. So they're burning 2% of all withdrawals of the amount of rewards that people withdraw. That's pretty cool. Then 4%, the EGI wallet receives this, so the node network is always growing in value. How about that? 4% goes towards the liquidity wallet, is used to access and support more exchanges. Is that pretty cool? So basically, the 2% and the last 4% with the liquidity wallet actually is helping you out and expanding where you can actually exchange your tokens for. That's a beautiful tokenomic program. It works for all of the nodes, not just BGLD. That's all of the nodes have this tokenomics. Here's the other important part for everybody that's into crypto or who may not be familiar. They do halving. BGLD does their halving in addition to the trade functions every year on January 1st. Half of the EGI pool is sent to the burn wallet, never to be seen again. Halving, they also burn again. So is that pretty sweet? Because remember, 4% goes to the EGI wallet. Then they have the EGI pool and they're having that and then burning it. Do you guys understand? This is pretty cool. Now, more than economics, to the trade functions, a percentage of the underlying project will be spent to buy BGLD out of the market. So you can replace this with Grow, you can replace this with XPLR, you can replace this with DLG. It's still the same, and it says buy whichever of the tokens they have out of the market. Again, remember, they're buying directly from the open market, and send 100% of these tokens to the burn wallet, never to be seen again. This is what I was referring to. When they're in a project and there's profits, they use part of the profits to actually buy the tokens on the open market, and then they burn them. Once again, this is beautiful. These tokenomics were designed to create a perpetual license. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. You own this indefinitely after it's sold out. After a node is sold out, within 60 to 90 days, they're supposed to change these into a permanent NFT, which means rewards are coming in as long as that project is earning money and returning money from their partnership. All right. Once the 50,000 licenses sold, all the licenses will be converted to transferable NFTs. So when I talked about BGLD, when we showed these here, they each have 50,000 licenses that can be bought. All right. And the price increases based on how many are sold. So for instance, all of these nodes start out $1,000. So you could actually get in early once they come out $1,000. But now once they reach a certain number, which I don't know what it is, but I'll give you an example. I know it used to be once they reach 2,000 sold, then they would increase the price to around 1,250. Then when they got to around upper almost 3,000 sold, then it turned into 1,500. So it just keeps going up based on the amount of licenses or nodes purchased. So I just want you to understand that's how the price increases based on the amount of nodes sold. So that should be pretty easy. And then of course they're talking about BGLD again. You cannot buy this node because it has been sold out. All right, just keep that in mind. But they're giving an example. But this does not stop you from earning in other oil fields and being in the scanner system, which the XPLR node. And I'm going to show you, we already have an XPLR node, because some of you may say, hey, Eric, I can't afford this 1,000 or 1,500 or 2,000, 2,500 or anything like that. So do we have another option? Yes, you can sign up for $115, $140, $180 a month, and actually promote the nodes like I'm doing here. This is in the back office, by the way, so everybody has this PDF, and you could promote it and then earn commission for everybody that buys a node. That's one way. Or you can join us in the SSN Lifestyle Group Economics, where we're having a minimum deposit of $250, and that gets you into a group node where we get, whether it's $1,500 node, which means 6 people or the equivalent of 1 or 2 or 3 people getting 1,500, we would get into an XPLR node as a group, and then you're earning the percentage that you put in. So either way, you have options to get in. So if you go with the group economic plan, then it's a 250, 500, 750, 1250, 1500. That's the max that anybody could ever put in. So just keep that in mind. That's at SSN Lifestyle. That'll be something coming out, because the XPLR node is the 1500 node. We're going to go for that, but we also have other activities at SSN Lifestyle known as the Ring of Fire. So this is their BGLD license. Again, it's sold out. They're just showing examples of what they're doing with the pool and then the BGLD daily. So again, they're giving you an idea of how much they're doing. And here you can see the nodes. 0 to 100 license for BGLD was 1,200. So again, it's already at 6,000. You can't buy it. The new nodes apparently are going to come out 9,600. Wow. It's coming out. It was supposed to come out in January. I don't know if they've released the new nodes yet. All right. It comes in the back office. And this is what the debt box node looks like. And I'm about to take you there, because we do have a license that I can show you in the back office what it looks like. So you can see this on the screen, but I'm going to actually show you in person. And here is BGLD on Pancake Swap. All right. So when you have natural gas, which is NatG, they're on Pancake Swap. When you have DLG, this is on Pancake Swap. You can exchange into the debt box token, and the debt box token generally allows you to exchange into others. So just keep that in mind. So there is liquidity all over, and they're on a few different exchanges, just not Pancake Swap. So they're just showing you here where the BGLD and the debt token, and they're showing that you can actually exchange these. So I guess you can do the BGLD, which of course we couldn't get into BGLD because they didn't have it. This all started November 8th, 2021, when they had Debtbox and they had BGLD. That was the first node. So everybody that had their first nodes, these guys have made thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars because they got in early. The coins generally started at 0.0001, something of that nature. All right. So now if you decide to join me on this and you say, okay, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to actually sign up for the 140, 145, because that's the medium price point. That's the one everybody should get into if they're going to do this. So then you're saying you could get in for 115 or the 180. It's up to you, because that unlocks other features. For 180, you can be into Forex. You can be into their travel club. So you might like some other benefits that they have, that you pay a higher amount and then you get all that too. Now, the pricing, here's BGLD. Remember when I said $6,000 and it was sold out? That's what it was up to. So it looks like they're about to release some more nodes. So as soon as we go 3,000 to 6,000, it's going up to 6,500. So when this node starts up again, it'll be 6,500. As soon as they get to 6,000, then it's going to go up to 7,500 per license. All right. This node generates, I believe, around $10 to $15 per day. So that gives you an idea, $400, $450 per month. So what is that to you? You have to figure that out. All right. Here's the natural gas. This also is awesome. This token is now, this license is now $6,000. It was $1,500 when I first found out about it. Then it quickly went to $3,000. Then it went quickly to $4,500. Then it's now at $6,000 because everybody wants in, because natural gas is giving rewards. It used to give rewards of like 10,000 tokens. 20,000 tokens. Then it dropped to 18 because the more people that buy the nodes and the licenses, that means the rewards are going to be spread out. So that means the rewards will drop a little bit. Now, the opportunity, again, the ability to duplicate the success of BGLD, because remember, BGLD was sold out, so you couldn't even buy it. So maybe they're supposed to release them at the beginning of January 2023 again, if not already. Again, once you log in, I should have checked before I did the video. I'm sorry about that. But once you log in, you could go check and see what the price is when you try to buy the nodes, all right, or the licenses they call it. And that's it. Reserve yours today, ladies and gentlemen. But that's not all. Hold on. Don't leave yet, because I gotta show you the back office. Here's what it looks like. All right. This is the debt box. This is a separate place. IX Global has their website where you'd buy the nodes at wholesale prices. Then the debt box is where you monitor your mining, and you can see the token values here. It might not seem like much. You seem like a lot of green over here. That's because there's been lots of activity over the last week or two, and I'll show you what some of that activity looks like. Natural gas burn notice. See right here, October 19th, natural gas completed another burn for acquired tokens. That's like 8 billion natural gas tokens. So again, generally when they're burning like this comes from the profits from the natural gas. So they use that. Remember, this is major. They go out on the open market and buy the natural gas tokens, which now means that's a influx of pressure to buy, which means the price might go up a little. Then they turn around and burn them, which now means there's less supply of the token, which now means the value should increase. Let me also show you this other one. Here's the BGLD burn notice, some more profits, and this time they burnt 1,200,000,000, and they do show you all the details, fully transparent, unlike a lot of other of these companies. All right. Now, here is XPLR on October 3rd. They did their annual halving, which is very exciting. All the nodes have halving. So apparently October 1st every year, they have halving. And so you can see here, they show the hash, they fully transparent. And of course, it escalated the price. I got to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, it used to produce roughly the reward daily when we first got into this produced around 486 rewards daily, 485, 486. That was the value of about $2, $1.75. Just to give you an idea at the time. This is only August 13th, 2022 till now, October 23rd. That's only 2 months and around 10 days, somewhere in that neighborhood. And now you're going to find out in 2 months, because they did the halving, and they're going to do some sort of burning when they buy tokens from the profits, whether it's next month, the next month after that. But here's what has happened. All right, so I'm going to show you the rewards and what the back office looks like. So for 2.5 months, 2 months and around 9 or 10 days, this has gone already from what used to be, I would say like $30 a month or something, $60 a month. Now, because of the token price increasing, 2 months now is almost $300 per month, which means we're approaching something like, it seems like $10 a day. That is incredible, ladies and gentlemen, just like that. So let me show you the other part of this. So now look at this. Look, $7.49 is the value of the token now. This used to do 100 tokens more, but because of the token price, it had 0.3 zeros. 3 or 4 zeros, then a 1, or actually it was 0.0005, 0.0006. Now it's 0.01, so we've actually came over 2 decimal points. They did the halving, which now means the value of the token increased, which is what it did. So this tokenomics is actually working. And now 387 rewards daily is 3 times as much as when we were getting 486 or 87 XPLR daily. And then you see today, because they're on midnight UTC time, which is 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, up until that time, you might even see these tick across some other numbers while we're in here talking. But now you see 356 is $6.88. So if this is doing $8 per day times 30 days, $240 per month. That is awesome if you think about it, starting from just $1.75 or $2. So now you understand if you had 2 or 3 of these, which a member of SSN Nation bought 3 of these XPLRs. So he's earning $22 per day, $600 per month at this price point, and we have an upside. And that's why, notice in the last 24 hours, it went up 8.72%. Now, these things fluctuate, you know how it goes. But this is awesome after 2 months, because if you would have saw this 2 months ago and you would have said, okay, so I get like $60 or $50, but now you see that's turned into a whole nother ball game, $200 per month. That makes it a whole different game, and you guys could be getting in on this. You can see it right here. This is significant. If you can spend $1,500 and you're going to receive, let's just say $7.50 per month, which is almost $240, $230 per month, would that be worth it to you? That would be worth it, because you're going to get your return on investment quickly, and you still have time to get in. So either join using the link down below, again below the video, in the podcast link. If they include a description down below the podcast, look down, you'll have a link so you can sign up with IX, or you can come sign up with SSN Lifestyle if you don't want to spend the $1,500, you want to join the group economics. Or like I said, if you want to get into this, it starts at $1,250 for other nodes. But XPLR is exciting because they're going to have a satellite that goes up, and it's going to be earning money as it rotates around the planet, because other companies are going to want to say, hey, let us use your equipment. And they're charging maybe $60, $70, $80, $100,000 to actually have a few hours, because they're going to earn millions. So I just wanted to show you that. So there's nothing more except here you have your own wallet. And this is what it also looks like in the back office. So you see Pancake Swap, you connect your wallet, Trust Wallet, which means you can use your MetaMask. And this is what's back here. You have your own wallet, and you can go to Pancake Swap to swap these out. So that means there's liquidity. That's what you want, ladies and gentlemen. So just keep that in mind. Now, that's all I have to tell you today. If you want to join me and you have any questions, you can ask down below in comments, or you can send an email to support@stopstrugglingnow.com. And also, thank you so much, everybody, once again for being here. And please like, subscribe, and click the bell below so you get the latest updates. And I know it's hard out here, and that's why we always continue to bring you some items that can help you out. These are passive income tools. That is the future. Crypto's the future. A project that is backed by real world oil, gold, natural gas. They're going to be into the real estate market. They're going to advance into other areas with these licenses and nodes. So I would highly suggest that you get in one way or another. But the tools are always down below in the description, where you have a link to join. And with all that said, keep your head up, keep moving, and I'm out.